Hey YouTube, Shaman Hawk here with Shamanic Lodge over at Hawkins Horse Haven, Red Bull and Springs, Tennessee. You know, another one of these new age questions that come up. Hey, is it okay for shamans to take money for services rendered? Yeah, it is. Here, look. A long time ago, when shamans lived with tribes and clans and things like that, if somebody wanted to go visit him or her, they would bring gifts. All right, these gifts would be like some food, some meat, some veggies. Um, Maybe they would help the shaman work and chop for firewood. Maybe even bring the shaman some firewood. Help out in the garden. Uh, Maybe the class might be something like, "Hey, take me to the shaman. Say, take me to this location, and we'll have class. And bring me back, and you can ask me questions and things like that." You know, in life in general, there's always some kind of an exchange, and life takes resources. So a long time ago, people used to bring the shaman, like I said, the firewood, the food, the water, whatever like that. Now they just bring us pieces of paper with dead guys' pictures on them, and money, and we take those pieces of paper with dead guys' pictures on them, and we'll go buy the firewood, we'll go buy the food and the water and stuff like that. We pay electric bills, phone bills, and things. So, you know, I tried to do the energy exchange thing with the airlines and go like, hey, come on, I want to fly back into Europe to do some classes and some sweat lodges. Perhaps we can do an energy exchange. And they're like, no, bro, it's either cash or charge or whatever. So yeah, it's okay. You know, it's a funny phenomenon that I experienced in the rich areas, because I've worked in places where people didn't have much money, you know, and then I've worked in the places where people, it seemed like they had too much money. Imagine that. Imagine a problem like that, right? And it's a funny thing in the rich areas to where if you're below a certain price range, you can't be good. And of course, in those same areas, you have to wear like all the shamanic clothes, all the crystals and the animal body parts and necklaces and things like that. And that's where I'm like, no, I'm still a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy. But you do, if you're in shamanism full time, you do have to manage your resources. All right, and one of the things is like currency exchange. So I work in countries that pay in dollars, like the United States, countries that pay in euros, you know, and then I can spend more time doing work where people can't afford to do that, pay that much, um, because because of the currency exchange and just the conditions of the country. I've worked shamanism in some really poor countries. South Korea, probably the poorest country I've ever been to, but still some wonderful people. But yeah, bottom line is you get paid. It's okay to get paid. It's okay to accept money. You know, um, the times when I was like full-time working and doing shamanism, there was a big kind of a stretch on my own energy. I was a younger man then, but still, after full days of building, or construction, or logging, and things like that, yeah, to do shamanism on the weekends and whatnot, it's a pull. So it's good to help support your local shamanic community, and yeah, you get paid to do things. It's just part of life. Till then, catch y'all later.